student, revision at a quick glance. As you know, half yearly exam is going on, so we will do the revision in a few minutes. Now this chapter is chapter number 4, air around us. First question is, what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is the envelope of air around the earth. What is atmosphere? Suppose this is our earth. This blanket of air around the earth is called atmosphere. Now the atmosphere is divided into 4 different layers. Suppose you are a little bit confused what is the first layer, because 4 names are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. But there is a confusion, which is the first layer nearest to the earth. So here is a tips of Aparna ma'am, that remember the alphabet P, Q, R, S. In P, Q, R, S, T. So S comes first, then T. But you have to do what? You have to bring T first. You have to bring T first, then S. In alphabet, S comes first, then T. Q, R, S, T. T comes last. But you have to put T first. So first layer is troposphere, then stratosphere, then mesosphere and then thermosphere. This is the 4 layers of atmosphere. This is, you can call, the structure of atmosphere. 2 things you will learn in this chapter. First, layer of atmosphere, and second one is composition of air. So there is a little bit difference. In composition of air, you will read different gases name, but in the layer of a structure of atmosphere, 4 layers are there. Now we will read the features. I told you several times that the diagram is the easiest way to learn any question. So here you can see how many features are there. This is earth and this is troposphere. This is the nearest layer of your atmosphere. First feature is, this is the densest layer. Air is very thick here, densest layer. Then what is the second feature? This is the portion where we live. This is the portion where we live. Third, weather changes take place here. Summer, winter, rainy season. So weather changes take place here. Then this is this is the layer where the presence of water vapor and dust particles are there. So cloud formation. Here clouds are formed. These are the feature of troposphere. Then we go to the next layer, that is stratosphere. The line of separation, the line which separate troposphere and stratosphere is called tropopause. Here temperature remain constant, means स्थिर रहता है, constant. Then stratosphere. Here water vapor, no water vapor is found. So clouds do not form and visibility is the finest. That's why aeroplane fly, sometimes aeroplane fly from the lowest layer of stratosphere, because no disturbance. Visibility is the finest. Why? Due to absence of water vapor, clouds do not form here, and a special kind of gas, ozone, is found which protect the earth from the ultraviolet ray coming from the sun. The third layer is mesosphere. This is a cold layer. Why? Because higher we go, cooler its climate. And in another way, you can also say that temperature decreases with increasing altitude. Temperature decreases with the increase of altitude. What is altitude? Altitude means height. That's why mesosphere is a cold layer. And what is the feature? Another feature, meteors burn here. Meteors burn here. And the last layer is thermosphere. What is the feature of thermosphere? So air is very thin in this layer. Air is very thin in this layer. Second feature is iron particles are found here. Iron particles which are electrically charged, and they play important role in wireless कम्युनिकेशन. आपके फ़ोन, आपके टीवी जो वो जो सैटेलाइट से जो ये कनेक्ट होते हैं ड्यू टू द हेल्प ऑफ दीज आयन पार्टिकल्स. तो दिस इज़ द फीचर ऑफ all the layer of atmosphere and diagram also. I think this is very helpful for you to learn all the features. Then second thing, what is the composition of air? Composition of air, there are different gases present in the air. First is nitrogen, which is 78%. When we inhale oxygen, then a little bit of nitrogen comes inside, but our body do not use it, but plant use this nitrogen through its root, and from soil it absorb nitrogen. From soil it absorb nitrogen through the soil, which is necessary for the growth and development of the plant. It means it is indirectly used by human being, because some part of the plant we use, we eat or anything. Then second gas is oxygen. 21% oxygen is found in the atmosphere. You all know all living beings inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. So oxygen is very helpful for us, and without oxygen we cannot live, and oxygen is helpful for burning thing also. Without the presence of oxygen nothing can burn. Third is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is very necessary because plant make its food in the presence of sunlight and carbon dioxide. In return, plant give us oxygen. Okay, but carbon dioxide has the property to absorb heat. That's why the greenhouse effect will what is greenhouse effect? Due to greenhouse effect, after every 50 years 1 degree Celsius temperature increase. 1 degree after every 50 years 1 degree Celsius temperature increase. Therefore very soon temperature is growing day by day. We people are cutting plant also, which maintain the balance, which bring rain, everything. That's why due to the increasing temperature, glaciers are started melting, and after so many years all the low-lying area will be submerged underwater. And one thing I forgot to share, what is normal lapse rate? Normal lapse rate is a phenomena that in troposphere, this layer, after 165 meter, every 165 meter 1 degree Celsius temperature decrease. You can say that higher we go, cooler the climate. हर 165 मीटर की ऊंचाई पर 1 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज होते जाते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड नॉर्मल लैप्स रेट. and the global warming also I told you. Beside all these important gases, nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide, some other gases are also present in the air in a little quantity, that is argon, helium, methane, etc., and water vapor and dust particle also present there. Now what are pollutants? So due to plying of automobiles in the cities or roads, some pollutant release like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide and lead particles, which causes air pollution. These are called pollutants, which causes several diseases. And smoke particle, when combined with fog, that is called smog. And smog is also very dangerous, which cause serious health problem like irritation in eyes, like skin disease, like respiratory disease, etc. Now two more things remaining in this chapter: atmospheric temperature and pressure. So the pressure or weight of air always exert pressure on us, but we never feel. हमेशा हमारे ऊपर वो प्रेशर डालता है, but we never feel. This pressure or weight of air is measured by an instrument called barometer, and the unit by which we measure the air pressure is called millibar. And normal air pressure at sea level is 1013 millibar. This is what is the unit of measurement of normal air pressure. It is 1013 millibar. And why our ear pops on the higher mountains or when we travel through the aeroplane? Due to the drop in air temperature and atmospheric pressure. Okay, now the another thing is wind. How wind blow? As the water flow from high to low, ऊंचाई से नीचे की ओर पानी बहते हैं, उसी तरह से विंड भी हाई प्रेशर टू लो प्रेशर एरिया में बहते हैं, जिसको कि in an area where temperature rises high. Due to the high temperature, air gets heated and it rise up, and the lower places become empty. So from top the air comes to fill this vacant place. In this way it flow from high pressure to low pressure. And wind, this movement of air is called wind. This causes due to temperature rise, air gets heated, it rises upward. This causes fall in air pressure, and the area thus becomes low pressure area. The space vacated by hot air is replaced by cold air of the surrounding high pressure area. This flow of movement is called air or wind. And the wind always flow from high pressure to low pressure area. This phenomenon of monsoon is a good example of such seasonal wind. You know that in India due to monsoon wind, India get rainfall. It is a country of monsoon wind, monsoonal rainfall. And now mechanism of rainfall. What is mechanism of rainfall? Due to heat, the water evaporate, then it goes high, then there it cools there, and then condenses, and then it turn into tiny droplets of water. After some time, due to further cooling, tiny droplet join together. They become big droplet. They become heavy. They cannot float in the air, and they fall as precipitation. And this cycle goes on: heating, evaporation, condensation, then precipitation. And this cycle is called either water cycle or mechanism of rainfall. And the rainfall can be measured by an instrument is called rain gauge. And the measuring rainfall is unit of measuring the rainfall is called centimeter of millimeter. And the last thing is, what is the difference between weather and climate? Weather is considered for a specific area and a short period, but climate used for a large area and for a long period of time. Suppose ki weather includes temperature, pressure, humidity, and climate include temperature, pressure, and rainfall. Temperature and pressure is same in climate also, in weather also. In weather, third thing is humidity. In climate, third thing is what? So, rainfall. And for India, which type of climate is India? Hot and humid climate. And India is a vast place and for a long period of time. Weather can be changed in a day several times. Suppose now the weather is cloudy, after some time it become sunny, after some time it become rainy. So this is the difference between rainfall and temperature.